Hello and welcome to this new video. Today we will talk about the consensus of cryptocurrencies. Consensus in cryptocurrencies is the process by which the participants of a distributed network reach an agreement on the validity of the transactions and on the registration of the same within the shared ledger, known as the blockchain. There are several consensus algorithms used in cryptocurrencies, each with its own unique characteristics. Here is an overview of some of the major consensus algorithms. Proof of work, POW, is a consensus algorithm used in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin to confirm transactions and maintain the security and integrity of the blockchain. In short, POW requires network participants, called miners, to solve a complex mathematical problem, known as a proof of work, in order to validate a block of transactions and add it to the blockchain. This process requires a significant amount of computing power and energy resources, making it expensive and difficult to forge. Once a miner solves the POW problem, the block is verified by the other nodes in the network and added to the blockchain. Furthermore, the miner who solved the problem is rewarded with an amount of cryptocurrency, such as a certain number of bitcoins or Ethereum. POW was introduced to prevent malicious attacks on the network, such as double spending, and to ensure that the majority of network participants agree on the validity of the transactions. However, POW also has some disadvantages, including high power consumption and potentially slow transaction processing time due to the complexity of the problem to be solved. Due to these disadvantages, many other cryptocurrencies are exploring alternatives to the algorithm. Proof of stake, POS, is a consensus algorithm used in cryptocurrencies to validate transactions and maintain the security and integrity of the blockchain in a different way than proof of work, POW. Instead of requiring participants to solve a complex mathematical problem like in POW, POS requires cryptocurrency holders to stake a portion of their coin as collateral, or stake, in order to be selected to validate transaction blocks. In other words, the more coins you own, or stake, the higher the chances of being selected to validate a block and receive a reward. Also, unlike POW, POS does not require a significant consumption of computing power or energy resources, making it greener and cheaper in terms of energy than POW. POS offers several benefits, including greater scalability, potentially faster transaction processing speed, and lower power consumption than POW. Furthermore, since it requires users to stake a portion of their coins as collateral, there is assumed to be a greater incentive to maintain network stability and security. However, POS also has some potential disadvantages, such as the risk of centralization of power in the hands of holders of large amounts of coins, known as the rich man getting richer problem. Furthermore, POS requires complex mechanisms to select validators and handle situations where validators do not comply with the rules, known as the rude behavior problem, or non-cooperative behavior problem. Delegated proof of stake, DPoS, is a type of consensus algorithm used in cryptocurrencies, which is a variant of proof of stake, polonium 2 sulfide. In the DPoS, instead of all cryptocurrency holders participating in the block validation process, a select number of proxies are selected to validate transactions and create new blocks. In the DPoS system, cryptocurrency holders vote to elect a certain number of delegates or consensus nodes, who will act as validators of the blockchain. These delegates are responsible for creating new blocks, validating transactions, and maintaining network security. Cryptocurrency holders can vote for delegates based on their preferences, and delegates who receive more votes are more likely to be selected as validators. One of the distinguishing features of the DPoS is that the delegate selection process and block validation takes place quickly and frequently, usually every few seconds, making the network faster and more efficient than other consensus algorithms. Furthermore, delegates are often subject to periodic rotation or according to specific consensus rules, which can improve the decentralization and distribution of power within the network. DPoS also offers the possibility to implement faster and more effective governance measures. Efficient, as delegates can make decisions about the direction of the blockchain based on the preferences of the cryptocurrency holding community. However, DPoS also has some potential disadvantages, such as the risk of centralization of power in the hands of the most voted delegates or the influence excessive of few actors on the net. Also, since the delegate selection process is based on the votes of cryptocurrency holders, it can be subject to manipulation or a 51% attack, where a single delegate or group of delegates could amass the majority of votes and assume the network control. Proof of authority, POA, is a consensus algorithm used in cryptocurrencies, where the power to create new blocks and validate transactions is based on the authority of a small group of nodes, instead of computing power or of cryptocurrency ownership as occurs in other consensus algorithms such as proof of work, POW, or proof of stake, polonium 2 sulfide. In the POA system, a group of authorized nodes or nodes of authority are selected to validate transactions and create new blocks. These nodes are chosen based on their reputation, expertise, or reliability, and have the power to create blocks without having to solve complex computational problems or mine, as in POW, or without having to gamble cryptocurrency as in POS. Authority nodes use their known identities to validate transactions and create blocks on the blockchain. One of the main benefits of POA is the speed of transactions and network efficiency, as authority nodes can create new blocks quickly without the need of complex cryptocurrency mining or betting operations as occurs in other consensus algorithms. Furthermore, POA may offer a higher level of security than other algorithms, as authority nodes are selected based on their reputation and expertise. However, POA may also have some potential disadvantages, such as centralization of power in the hands of the group of selected authority nodes, since they have exclusive control over the process of validating transactions and creating new blocks. This could increase the risk of collusion or manipulation within the authority node group, compromising decentralization and network security. These are just some of the consensus algorithms used in cryptocurrencies. It is important to note that each algorithm has its advantages and disadvantages, and that the choice of consensus algorithm depends on the specific needs of a given cryptocurrency or blockchain network. I hope this overview has helped you better understand consensus in cryptocurrencies and the associated algorithms. Thank you very much for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so as not to miss the new content. Thank you and have a nice day.